how can the US election results affect American relations with European allies? Specifically, as Mr. Maury had spoken about, Donald Trump himself seems to be more of an isolationist and is willing to pull out of things like NATO and, pull out of Europe in general. Do you think this could possibly affect relations with European allies?
Hi, thanks for having me. Yeah, of course. I believe that a victory of Donald Trump could affect and generate more tensions between the US and its allies. We have to dig over in the past when in the previous presidency of Donald Trump, where tensions, especially with Germany, for claims for the former US President Donald Trump for its security and for the payments of its security, would generate further tensions with the European allies. Also, and furthermore, Donald Trump, as my colleague clearly stated, has already affirmed that there's an intention of moving forward with a peace talk with Russia, especially promoted by his VP candidate JD Vance. So yeah, I would argue to say that it's probable that tensions will arise with the U.S. allies in Europe, and if Donald Trump is elected, if Kamala Harris is elected, I think as my colleague was also correctly saying, there will be a line of continuance of the current administration's actions in Europe of moving forward with more support for Ukraine. However, I would not underestimate the internal and domestic lack of interest that U.S. citizens are having on keeping participating in foreign wars when the domestic agenda is struggling inside, and especially on
So,
the
sir, do you think that
domestic.
they may possibly, even if Harris wins, they may cut back slightly when it comes to aid?
I think there will be a little setbacks slightly, but not as concrete as if Donald Trump is elected.